Alrighty, so this is basically going to be another, I guess, showcase of which is going to be a shiny Tengen. This is him on placement. You know, he's pretty cool. He's definitely new. This is honestly the first shiny unit that I've gotten. Oh, I missed one. That's. Anyways, this is the first shiny unit I've gotten like in all of AV. He's pretty cool. I honestly haven't tested that much with him, and you can see that he is actually pretty different from his normal unit. But yes. As you can see, my stats are actually very good with him. I got really lucky. Z plus damage, Z plus SP, and an S for his range. Super fucking lucky. It's like borderline one of the best stats I've ever seen. And yeah. And honestly, I haven't gotten him evolved because I don't have enough of the green crystals. So that's why I'm doing these challenges really quickly. Because I'm just a couple off, but yeah. Should be getting there soon enough. A couple of is leaked. Don't worry about that. It never happened. Oh yeah. So I ended up placing my Tengen back here, but he does get his returning slash at upgrade 2, which makes it so he attacks, and then I do believe that's a 2-hit attack. Might be wrong on that. Go away. Let me see this. But yeah, as for his passive, its damage and range increases by 10% with each attack performed. I'm not sure about this because, hold on. Yeah, I think it's like a 3-hit. I think it's just 2-hit. I might be stupid. Oh, that's actually all he gets for his unevolved. He doesn't really seem all that strong unevolved. He is only level 49, but his stats are pretty good. I don't have my Haruka Rin on me at the moment. But it looks like at max upgrade he does about 3.24k damage or 520 DPS. Once again, this is unevolved. But yeah, as for his passive, I think they did change that because, or I might be thinking of his evolved. But regardless, his passive is pretty good, question mark. I mean, the damage and range, you get plus 10% on placement instead of just the 1.17k, so it would be 1.29k instead of 1.17. And I guess every time that he attacks something, he gets 3% dodge chance up to 60%. It's alright. I mean, definitely could be better. I'm looking forward to his evolved passive because I heard it was like one of the best, and if not better than like Igris in general. Currently I'm looking to see if he will be able to top my Igris with 1.77k damage. Well, I guess 2.3k damage instead of what the fuck ever it was, 1.29k damage. Igris does already have Deadeye, but I don't really think it does too much, and Tengen only has Vigor 1, I believe? Some shit like that. But yeah, I'll cut back to when I evolve this guy. And so finally, I can evolve my fucking Tengen. It took about, what time is it? It took about 4 or 5-ish hours. I'm tired, man, but finally. There we go. Oh, I don't even have my volume up. There we go. Flashiness Tengen. Maxed out, full ascension and everything. If you want to see the stats, here you go. This is Tengen, Z+, and S. I think I got pretty good on the stats, honestly, but yeah, I guess now it's time to basically test out his damage, and I will also be using my Haruka Rin, who's not evolved, but that doesn't really matter because her passive is just the main thing of increasing the damage. Sure, I'll unequip Obito here so I can grab you, and let's get to it. Alright, starting off, on placement is, it shows 1.85k damage, but obviously is going to be different. he does start off with 2.03k damage every 7.1 seconds, giving him a DPS starting off at 285.9. Sorry about that, that is my notification. Yes, I have a Samsung. Fucking deal with it, buddy. This thing can't even fucking one-shot these guys. Oh, but he is 3 placements, so that's pretty good. Would be pretty nice to get a unique on him, however, I am not as fortunate, so yeah. Once again, as through all of my other showcases, I'm going to be placing my Haruka Rin, seeing his max damage at the end, and then selling Haruka Rin to see what his max damage is without her. And there we go, Haruka Rin. Alright, and we'll see with his unit passive, plus 10% damage with each consecutive attack on the same enemy, up to 30%, SPA minus 2 with each attack performed, down to minus 30%. So, with the passive, it is kind of confusing because with each consecutive attack on the same enemy would be kind of reset, wouldn't it? Because like this, he's an AoE and he'll hit multiple enemies, so then wouldn't his damage just not be increased because it's not going to be a consecutive attack? Which makes me pretty confused, and I guess he would only be viable on bosses that he can't one-shot, question mark? I'm not really sure if I'm reading that wrong or if I'm just actually stupid, but it doesn't really look like his passive is all that good, except for the minus 2 SPA, because he originally was at a 7.1 SPA, and now he's down to a 4.9 SPA. Pretty good, but yeah, I'm still confused about the rhythm of battle. If anyone can explain how this actually works, because I might be reading this wrong. I'm not sure. And here we go, just got my money up, and with this, his returning slash does around 4.69k, and I do believe at some point he becomes full AoE. I'm not sure if it's a string performance, but at upgrade 5, it does appear that he does get a new ability, which is obviously going to be the string performance. I'm just waiting to get my money up so I can actually show it. Don't worry about back there, it never happened, right? Yeah. Alright, and with my money that I'm going to get right now, yeah, Haruka Rin's still working, and with string performance, he becomes a line AoE where it looks like he just charges. That's pretty cool. Is he a multi-hit? I'd say that's maybe like a 4-hit, maybe. I might be stupid. I can't tell if I'm gonna be honest. I think the constant resounding slashes, though, I do believe that is the full AoE, which does give him 14.46k damage. Is Haruka Rin maxed? Haruka Rin is maxed, of which, yes, this is his full AoE, dealing 14.46k damage, and maxed out should actually be more than this, so I'm gonna assume around 20k, which from the top of my head I do believe that is more damage than my Igris here. Alright, yeah, so it does seem that 21.47k damage is his max every 6 seconds, giving him a DPS of 3.52k. This is with Haruka Rin, by the way, giving him a DPS once again of 3.52k, and without Haruka Rin gives him 18.45k damage every 6 seconds, or 3.03k DPS, which in my opinion is actually pretty strong. I do believe that he is stronger than my Igris. I am going to max him out quickly to see what his damage actually becomes. Once again, this is only with one Tengen, so you can actually put down, multiple of the same unit, of which that allowed me to just catch this guy lacking. Not really. It would catch me lacking. Regardless, I can place down 3 of this guy, which does make him pretty useful. His total DPS is pretty strong. I'm going to see if I can currently find the picture really quickly. Yes, alright. So, with solo DPS, Tengen does about 1000 damage per second. Once again, this is with his D stats. And with his full team of like all three Tengens being placed down, doesn't even put him on the top 10 for team DPS category. Yeah, actually, top 10 is Akaza, Vegeta, Naruto, Sung Jinwoo, Obito, Cha-in, Sasuke, Rengoku, Igris, and Alucard. Tengen is not up there, but he is up there for solo DPS at number 9, which just makes him barely above Sasuke. However, he is with full AoE, so I think he can be better. I'm not entirely sure. Also, I've been maxing out the wrong unit. I was supposed to max out Igris to see how much damage he can do in comparison. That is completely my fault, and I will do this. Alright. With Shadow's Embrace gives Igris the full AoE, putting him at 14.69k damage. Full AoE for Tengen, I do believe, gives him that 14.13k damage, which does put him Igris, slightly above Tengen here, which at upgrade 9 does put them somewhat on equal standing. Tengen does seem to fall a little bit short, so I think Igris is cheaper, but Tengen does more damage in the long run. Yeah, because he looks like, this Tengen does around 21.47k damage, and then maxed out Igris, I believe, gives around 17k. Yeah, 17.63k is Igris's max damage. Once again, you can place down 3 of him. Tengen, you can also place down 3 of him, but Tengen, I do believe, is going to be the stronger unit here, basically pushing Igris out. However, with Igris's passive ability of Shadow Commander, when he's paired up with Sung Jinwoo, I do believe he is going to do a lot more damage than just Tengen here. But yeah, this is basically it. Yeah, each Tengen does around 3.52k DPS. The passive I'm still a little confused about. I might be reading it completely wrong, because the damage plus 10% with each consecutive attack on the same enemy. But the same enemy, wouldn't that just be like this blue bitch, but then he just dies immediately? And then it would be reset because he's full AoE, so he's hitting another unit. So then he wouldn't actually gain any damage at all. Am I reading that wrong, or maybe it's bugged? Or like, I don't really know. Can someone let me know down in the comments if like something actually is up, because I am pretty confused. But yeah, that's basically it. There's not much else to do. I mean, I can just see if I can calculate this. 21,470, sure, times 3 is 64,000 divided by 3. Divided by 6 gives him a DPS of 10.7k damage with all of the Tengens placed, which is still pretty good. I'm going to be calculating Igris really quickly of 17,630 times 3 divided by 6.4 gives Igris a DPS of, or a team DPS of 8,264. So yeah, Tengen definitely does more damage by at least 10k, like total. But I do believe that Igris still is cheaper. If you do have the time and the money, I think that you should go for Tengen instead. But yeah, that is basically it. Once again, without Haruka Rin, this is his damage, 18.45, which actually should put him basically on par with Igris. Once again, I'm going to calculate the DPS of 18,450 times 3, giving him a team DPS or team damage of 55,000, divided by 6 seconds gives him a team DPS of 9,225. Although it does seem like a lot of damage, this is unfortunately not going to set him into the top 10 for team DPS, and it would be better if you had a Monarch on him. However, if I were to check the thing, it would be better to have one solo Igris than have one solo Tengen. So if you want a unit to have Monarch on, you should be going for Tengen, or sorry, you should be going for Igris here instead of Tengen. And if you have maybe like Ethereal or something, you should be going for a maxed out 3 set of Tengen. But yes, that's basically it. I am going to go over into the lobby really quickly to see if I can get anything good, because I have like 2 rerolls or some shit. Did I not get some? Teleport me. Thank you. But yes, the best trait I believe for Tengen should be Ethereal. Let's see here. I only have 12 rerolls, of which my Tengen has Vigor 2. Rerolling. Ah, well, I guess I got Vigor 3. You know, it's an upgrade. I mean, it's not that bad, but yes, you should be having either Ethereal or Deadeye, because Deadeye gives you crit rate, and because he does seem to be a multi-hit full AoE, Deadeye should be good on him, and Ethereal would obviously be the best trait for him. Monarch, Monarch isn't really that viable on him. It still is viable because he's only a 3 placement unit, but he does get more DPS when he's with a full team rather than being a solo DPS character. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever, and let me know what his passive actually does, because I might be reading it completely wrong, as I keep on saying. But yeah. Also follow my Twitch, link in description. I am going to be streaming tonight. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.